Hello guys, DJ AJ 101 here, and I got another little article that I found. This time it's about AT&T, and AT&T is actually going to be changing their data plans starting January 22nd, which of course is this Sunday. So anyways, what do the new plans look like? Well, I took a screenshot from macrumors.com, and you can also find the link right below this video, and we're going to go over them right now. And it pretty much says today AT&T announced new data plans that will take effect this Sunday, January 22nd, and these are the first updated plans ever since June of 2010, of course, when they cut back from unlimited data for the iPhone and of course rolled it on out to basically 250 megabytes for, I think it was $15 a month. And of course the one I always like to use before there was the tethering option was the 2 gigabytes for $25 a month, which of course actually kind of forced me to switch to Verizon because that really was not enough data for what I had at the time. And of course I got unlimited on the Verizon plan, in which I still have unlimited along with the 2 gigabytes tethering, but that of course through Verizon. And AT&T of course is offering these new plans, which of course still keep in terms with the unlimited use of AT&T's Wi-Fi hotspots, of course at McDonald's and Starbucks and whatnot. And of course these plans are going to be replacing, like I just said, the $15 a month plan and the $25 a month plan. You're going to have the AT&T Data Plus plan for 300 megabytes of data for $20 a month. So it's additional 30. So basically it's 50 megabytes more for $5 more. I don't think that's much of an upgrade for the price, me personally. But of course then they have the AT&T Data Pro 3 gigabyte plan, which is $30 for 3 gigabytes. Additional 1 gigabyte is $10 of data. That was the exact same with the 2 gigabyte plan back when I had the AT&T iPhone. And the AT&T Data Pro 5 gigabyte plan, which is $50, 5 gigabytes of data with mobile hotspot tethering. An additional 1 gigabyte of data is of course $10. And then for the iPad 3G that they're talking, the existing plan will stay in place for 250 megabytes. I was going to say 256, thinking of memory. And AT&T Data Connect 3 gigabyte plan, which is $30 for 3 gigabytes, obviously, and AT&T Data Connect 5 gigabyte plan for $50 a month. But it's for all their phones, but now you're actually gaining 50 megabytes, for $5 more, which I think is kind of a ripoff, just a little bit. And of course, you're gaining a gigabyte more for $30 a month. Of course, that's a gigabyte more for $5 additional. So obviously, you're winning on that with the 3 gigabyte plan and having, of course, a bigger plan for the tethering and mobile hotspot as well. And of course, all the overages is going to charge you a gigabyte for $10 more on your bill. And of course, with the exact same with the iPad prices, and I think this is specifically for the iPad. Of course, $30 for 3 gigabytes, $50 for 5. What do you guys think about these plans? Do you think they're actually comparable? I think the iPad plans are actually a little bit more comparable. Actually, believe it or not, I use my iPhone a lot more to tether data with my computer, my laptop, and my iPad, which I'll probably just end up using that right now because obviously it's a little bit more conservative, and you're obviously going to save a little more money if you're not as big of a data hog like I am. At least as far as when you're out and about, you can get free Wi-Fi. You're obviously going to use that for your computer and your iPad. And then whenever I do need it, I do use the 2 gigabytes. And right now, there isn't, I don't think, that big of an advantage of having the mobile hotspot, at least with Verizon's network. And I know AT&T's network is a little bit faster with HSPA+, but Verizon's 3G really doesn't, allow you to stream video all that smoothly, especially when it's at the higher quality. 4G more than likely is going to affect that, and I'll probably hit that 2 gigabytes pretty easily. Hopefully, Verizon will actually rework their plan a little bit more. But anyways, getting back to the point, AT&T has reworked their plan. Enough about my personal things, right? What do you guys think of this new plan? I think it's a little bit better reworked, of course, for those consumers that want to use more data. So I think, and this is pretty much what they say. The consumers are using more data than ever before. David Christopher, he's AT&T's chief marketing officer of AT&T Mobility and Consumer Markets. Pretty much says, customers are using more and more data, because we're, faster 3G with HSPA+ with AT&T, and of course their LTE networks are beginning to start to roll out. So of course they're going to be able to use more data, in a faster time frame because of the speed. So obviously these prices are reworked a little bit more to give you more data, which is nice. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Send me a message if you have a question about this. I personally think that these are better for the higher end data consumers. The lower end I think is going to lose out a little bit, especially with that. Oh Jesus, $5 more for 50 megabytes more. doesn't make sense to me personally. But anyways, what do you guys think? Please leave a comment below. And of course, if you want to rate this video up, if you like this video, that would help me out. And of course, subscribing so you guys know when I post new content always helps me out. If you guys would like to subscribe to my channel, please feel free. I like to keep up on all the latest tech content like this, and of course do unboxing reviews and all that other crazy jazz that we tech reviewers like to do. Anyways, guys, this has just been a quick video on AT&T's new mobile plans for the smartphones and the iPad, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great one.